And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage.
The ball is out, and they lost it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. On the move, past the 40. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a throw. Escapes out to the left. His first throw is an interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Man in motion out of the slot. And he gets it on the design keeper. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. After the play, here comes the athletic training staff out for an injured player. And that is quarterback Drake May that they're headed towards. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Dublin first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Shamrocks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots running their offense out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Quick throw completed by May. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A pickup of 17. And that's a New England first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Henderson on the zone read. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Sticking with Henderson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. The Shamrocks ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Got it. Ready?
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Still a 1-possession game in the early stages. More coming up after this quick break. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Jartavius Martin there defensively.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
To number 82.
Off Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down give to Hall. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for it with Hall. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Trying to work quickly now.
4 yards. That's good for a Dublin first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Takes it down to Hall. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. I'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
19.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal. Pass play now. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Shamrocks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, receiving team.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the gun, it's Hall. He makes the 25, and he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Looking underneath here for Hall. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Everybody rushing back to the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
First and 10, looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Shamrocks take a 20-zip lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Shamrocks stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots, nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Dublin after this. This is second and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here. Third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
The Shamrocks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
Working now from the gun. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Shamrocks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks grow their lead yet again.
Patriots, nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The New England offense running out now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. To the air on first down, May. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Ezra and Cooper there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
May now from the gun. Drop this. Oh, the football's loose. Scooped up by the defense. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, then they're going to give you a shot at it. Punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to throw now, following a turnover. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass, intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Let's go now. Go.
Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. On now is York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Shamrocks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 27 on the play. And that gives him a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Working quickly here.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Give on 2nd to Hall. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for a 1st down.
Dublin, 1st down.
Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Running in the red zone. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Shamrocks grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history.
It's nothing.
After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. May looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll start this one out with Hall. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Hall gets it again on 2nd down. Keeps away from one. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Looking in the air here. Set up the screen here for Hall. Across midfield to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks continue piling on to this lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. A good now to Henderson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a first down as well. We've set it down from the 37.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Taken down by
Back to the line they come, second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
May off the play fake. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
If you're D coordinator, heck, if you're the defense, that is just so unfair. You load the box, you try to jump the snap, you do anything you can to stop it. But a lot of times, these fullbacks, and this guy in particular, just moves that pile.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them.
Here goes up. Hey, what's up?
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's May to the air. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
I don't think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
Patriots nothing.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now, too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now May coming off that pick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
The ball is out, and they lost it. And it's picked up by the defense. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble, but they are still going to take over in the red zone.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. He has it at the 22. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Shamrocks ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Cuts right. It's a foot race. Brees Hall. He does it. Touchdown. The Shamrocks are running them out of the building. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
That explosive run, this guy is right up on the edge of 200 yards, Kate. And with his body of work, he can only take one more carry to cross that mark and suddenly become a very intriguing subplot for the rest of this game. Can he get to 200 plus? We'll get to watch.
That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks tack on 7 more to their lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. May on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. 3rd and just 2 to go. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. The Shamrocks and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 7-yard line.
Fields gets it out wide quick. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he is in. Touchdown. The Shamrocks throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks continue adding on to that lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and
5. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Shamrocks and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Hall once more. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Dublin, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They go right back to Hall. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Dublin. Shamrocks, minutes away from an 11-0 record. Escapes the pocket. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down now. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
And the Dublin 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Home. He's in. Touchdown, Dublin. The Shamrocks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New England offense running out now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Quick throw completed by May. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. May now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's May. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. 1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Pass pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here's the pistol snap to May. That's caught for the 1st. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
to the air on 1st down. May finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.